Morning, down here at Fru's, just in Oxford. They got some sustain, so 4.2 tonnes of sustain, which is nitrogen with a coating on it that stops it volatilising. In a normal year we would need that and just to wait for some rain, but it's raining today and they're going to put it on now, so it should work out pretty well, I think. We're just going to shoot down to the lease block now and shift a mob of sheep out of the way, and we should be pretty good. The beauty with all this rain is that all these crop paddocks that we've got sprayed out now, we're just banking all that moisture. So essentially, with the plants being dead, there's no evapotranspiration, so the plants aren't using any moisture. It's just sitting in the soil ready for when we put that crop seed in the ground. Away it goes. So it's good timely rain. Old kale paddock down here at the lease block. Just needs things to dry out and we can sow it. But yeah, that's what I meant about banking moisture. So plenty of moisture will be there once we get seed in the ground. I found if I just go along and piles up like that, I can come along with the tractor, grab it, throw it over the fence, job done. Just do that as we go around doing lambing beats and whatnot. So. Right, another one done. We'll leave that stuff there to dry out and burn it there. Pick that up with the tractor and dump it in the hole. You coming, dog? Snowy. Good work. Good morning, everybody. Look at this. Pretty bloody excited here. This is the girl that had the bearing. Came out this morning. She's got a calf. Carved it all by herself and bearing's still in, so what a relief. I was losing hope pretty quick with this girl, but all is well that ends well. So we'll tag her calf and then yeah, wander her out on some good grass. Little bull calf. Sally, get up. Right, we'll leave her there and she can just wander out the back of the yards onto some grass with her calf when she's ready. And we'll shit up the hill and check the plumber for the hill house bath. So everything's good at the hill house. Gavin's getting it done up there. So just got the grab on again, or hadn't taken it off, so I just want to tidy a few trees out of this paddock. Hopefully I can just sweep that up, put it in the pile in the next paddock over there, without too much drama, so we'll see how this goes. But yeah, and then I've got to take this grab off and shoot up the hill and feed some cows, so we'll try and do this one-handed. We'll pick this up in one go, as much as possible. Say this. Most of it, I think. Oh, if it stays there. Right, let's open the gate and try and get this through without breaking anything. Right, just a little bit to tidy up now. Makes it pretty easy. A bit snowy. Right, riding in the tractor. It's all done, that tree, that paddock's all done. We'll go and chuck the bale feeder on. Go and feed out some cows. Almost forgot, I had this this other thing that's over the electric fence. It's a elderberry tree that's all full of Muehlenbeckia. So that's a vine that grows up. So hopefully I can just grab it without grabbing the fence, and there we go, I think we're over top of the last wire there, and dump it on the pile. Oh, look at that, perfect. Oh, I love this grab so much. Thanks, Scott. So this grab's not actually ours, I'm just borrowing it off a friend. We've got that's this tractor here as well that we've been using when this was broken. But oh, so good. So we had a lady from FECPAC, which is the fecal egg counting kit, come out and just check over our old kit. And then, yeah, they were going to send us some info, so just updated whether there was anything updated, making sure we were doing it right. So we'll see what it's just come in the mail, so we'll see what they got in the box. Oh yeah, how to make standard salt solutions. It was just testing to see whether the saline that we used was actually still viable. Trench Smart reduction test. Oh yeah. So this is a test that they do, reduction test. So if we want to, we can get which drench actives are effective on my property. So it's just about drench resistance and working out whether the drenches you use on your real property are resistant or not, because every farm potentially has a different level of resistance. So thanks very much for that. Some bedtime reading there.
How's it going?
Good, Phil.
Alistair, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Kevin. Yeah, just went. Yep. All set for him to go there.
Outside here.
Lot number 10.
Beauty. Yeah. Quiet, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
So the truck just dropped off a bull that we got from Genna the other day. G'day buddy. Welcome to the Grange. We'll go out with the ladies soon. Hey, hello. Pretty quiet. He'd be good. As long as he knows what to do, we'll be happy. So we'll go and join him in with some of the other ones. Not all of them, but some of the other ones later. Mum with her calf, one with the bearings, all good. Just put them out the back of the yards now and make sure she's taken the calf and gathering up and feeding it and all that good stuff. Yeah. Got some pour on for this fella. We're just going to give him a quarantine drench. Just some Boss. So quarantine drench is just give him a drench, make sure that none of the parasites get onto our farm pretty much. So we'll get a drench and then it'll just sit in the holding paddock overnight with some hay. He can empty out. Hopefully I can just do him in the pen like this. Alright, so there he is, all drenched. We'll let him out into here. Perfect. Seed to go to the lease block. Take it down to Oxford Ag contractor so they can just sow it whenever they need to. Whenever they get a chance, probably tomorrow hopefully. Morning, Friday morning. Just up at the hill house here, just doing some final touches. We've got a photographer coming today, take photos. Oh, hello Snowy. And then listing next week hopefully. So yeah, just got the baths installed, so they're all good to go. Plumber's been all running, just making sure the hot water was working there. I'll jump up here and show you inside. We're not finished, definitely not finished inside. Genna's just in Rangiora getting some more bits and pieces, but we've got our table, bedroom in here, so getting all that sorted. And then, yeah, put up some floating shelves yesterday up there. So we've got to find a nice antler to go on there. But we're slowly getting there. And yeah, like I said, I'll update you guys when it gets listed, and you can have a look at the listing and see what you think. If it's your cup of tea, yeah, feel free to book and come and enjoy this view. We've got these cows here, cows and calves that are opened up to go right up the top. Or just up here. So I'll go and feed them some more baleage up there, and hopefully they'll wander up behind me. 5 cows that haven't calved yet, mixed age cows, so they put them in a different paddock. I think one of them has slipped while they were out on the hill in the winter, so at least 4 to calve there. And then these other ones I've opened up for where they were calving, so there's heaps of feed in there. So once again we'll grab the bale feeder and go and drive through there. They'll follow us through, and it should be pretty good. So we'll leave this up here for now, get marks off everything, and we will come back up later. Twin hoggets, a couple of good looking twins there. She must have lost one with a single. There's a girl over here, hogget, that's got a bearing, so I have to come back and grab her with a trailer, try and sort her out sometime today. These girls are looking good. So in regards to the cleanup, this is probably the worst of it here, other than a few fences to fix up on the hill. This crop paddock's dried out enough I can get the tractor in here with the grab and start tidying this up, but it's still not quite dry enough to sow yet. So they sowed the one at the lease block yesterday afternoon, so we'll go down and have a quick look at that. Got a heavy roll of that. Yeah, we'll just go and stack a few more of these sticks up into a pile ready for when I get the grab on and we can tidy that up. But yeah, pretty thankful. The damage around the district was a lot worse than what we got here, so Heart goes out to those guys who are dealing with the cleanup for that. We've been there and done that, but it's not very nice. But yeah, we got off pretty lightly. So down here at the lease block, this is the paddock they sowed yesterday with like a cirrus, Amazon cirrus. So it cultivates it and then puts the seed in and then rolls it afterwards. But it needs a heavy roll, some rocks in here, and we want to be able to cut it for baleage or hay if we need to. So it's on the list of things to do. It's pretty soft and we're due for rain on Saturday, so tomorrow. See, I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to roll it today, but it's come up really well actually. And this seed mix is a cocksfoot, ryegrass, white clover, red clover mix, so same as what we've put in a couple of paddocks here on the lease block already. It seems to do really, really well down here. When the ryegrass dries up essentially and fades away, it doesn't persist that long, cocksfoot takes over and that persists really well. And then if you feed cocksfoot with some nitrogen and keep it grazed, it actually stays quite vegetative and it works really well. So especially the new generation cocksfoots. Right, we'll open a gate, let these ewes out into this paddock that put nitrogen on a while ago. So we've got Mike and his son, I think, down here. So he's a landowner down here at the lease block. They're hurriedly tidying up areas, which is pretty cool. So thanks very much to Mike. Yeah, it would have been a while before I got onto it. So yeah, it's really appreciative. So I'm just going to let these girls out. Need two hands to open the gate. Ladies. We'll go and talk to Mike and then we'll go and round up the last of them. I should have brought a dog down here. All the lambs are buggered off and they're playing larrikins in the bush or in the forestry, pine trees over there. But these ewes will come through here and they'll draw the lambs in hopefully. So this is what the tucker's like in here. So we've got some plantain, we've got some clover, there's a few thistles and dandelions, buttercups and stuff, but yeah, and of course ryegrass. So had nitrogen, should be pretty good for them. They'll clean this up pretty quick, I think, and keep rotating them around, especially with put a whole bunch of nitrogen on before the wind and the rain and the weekend down here. So that'll be, let's stick out of it, that'll make a big difference now once it all starts working. I feel like the Pied Piper, easiest way to shift cows and calves without using dogs, especially when you've been feeding them baleage, is just to lead them through to the next paddock. Hopefully they all come through. So that worked. We'll see how many we got through. There's probably just still a few cows to come through, but cut the cows. Cool, call that a success. The grass is slow. We're all slow growing at the moment. Just, yeah, need a bit of warm weather. It'll come. It'll come. But, that's why we're still feeding out. So just down at the lease block, got the heavy roller. So this is not ours. This is Mike's. So the landlord down here. Thanks very much for letting me use this, saves me running our one down here. Yeah, so the reasons that we are heavy rolling this is there's a couple. So the main one is the rocks. In Canterbury, lots of rocks. We want to get that pushed back into the ground, just like this one I've just been over. So then when we come to mow it, if we want to take baleage off here, then the local contractor, it was my brother-in-law, is not going to get pissed off with me for wrecking their mowers because there's big rocks in here like that. So it's nice and soft, so we don't have any water in there, it's just the roller. We're not causing overdue compaction or anything like that. yeah, it's just rolling it down. And the other one is that seed soil contact, so making sure the seed that we've just put on is well connected to the soil and it has every chance to grab any moisture that's going to come tomorrow and start putting down roots and growing. So this will about do it for me for the rest of the day. Got Snowy with me. Quite enjoys driving the tractor, riding in the tractor, it's not driving it. Yeah, this will take a couple of hours to get this done, and that'll be it. But yeah, we'll leave this video here. Thanks very much for watching. Remember, like, subscribe, and drop a comment, all that good stuff. Thanks, Snowy. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye. Have a good weekend, everyone.